We use your to provide content so that you have consented and to improve our understanding of you. This may include us and third parties based on our understanding. You can at any time. Novak Djokovic has had great success in his chances of returning to the Australian Open in January after a court pointed out that he showed a contempt for the regulations taken by restoring the visa of another tennis player. Seven had its visa cancelled twice and was finally deported on the eve of the tournament in January, and now it could be prevented from obtaining a new visa for the country for up to 3 years. Djokovic arrived in Melbourne with a medical exemption awarded by the Australia Open in January, but was arrested on the border, and in a 1-week test, he cancelled his visa twice and spent time at a government detention hotel before being deportee. When losing his visa, the 35-year-old man automatically received a 3-year prohibition of being granted to another to the country. Travelers can still eliminate the prohibition, as another tennis player did during a court hearing. Renata Voracova arrived in Australia at the end of December with an exemption that explains that she could not take the vaccine, and even played a double match before Djokovic cancelled her visa. And others who received an exemption from the Australian Open also lost their documents, and they were asked to get out of the country. The Czech player was one of the exempt individuals to voluntarily abandon the country after losing his visa, and has now restored it to allow him to return to the Australian Open in January, but while making the decision, the vice president of the court and the head of the Division of Migration and Refugees criticized Djokovic and admitted that the world would not pay their attitudes towards vaccine and isolation. Just in, Nadal contemplates retirement plans before the return of Open injuries of the United States.